Hi, this video is going to be all about recovering the abandoned cart revenue, and it will have four parts. So, recovering like the abandoned cart revenue, you need two flows. One is the abandoned cart flow, and one is the abandoned checkout flow. Both will be discussed. First, I will compare, and then I will tell you why you need both, and then I will show you how to make them. Okay, so that's the whole video. So let's get started. So here's the comparison. So both have different triggers and both have different configuration in klaviyo, and I will show you in klaviyo how to do that later on, but let me explain in plain English what each is. So abandoned cart is like you you clicked on the add to cart button and then you left the website. The session ended, you did not start the checkout. That's it. That's it. Checkout was not started. So this means they showed the product but did not move to the next step of checking out. In the abandoned checkout flow, this means they did start the checkout but did not move to the next step of completing the order. This flow is for them, for those people. Let me make it clear, like what I mean over here. Like for example, I add this to cart, and then I abandon this. This is like abandoned cart. And uh, if I like start the checkout, like put some information in here, and then close the session. This was like the abandoned checkout flow. So both of these flows are there to get the attention of the people who have shown interest but did not make the purchase. So things that would convert them would be pretty similar, like a simple reminder, flash discount, like flash time limited discounts, reviews of other people, like what other people are saying, like hey, I'm happy with my decision. So and even text based would convert can work really well. So why? Because, and especially if the text based email, it seems like it's being sent from the founder themselves. Or basic thing is that you are sympathizing properly, care about them. That can work really well. And it's not just if you just summarize this and think, hey, my flow would have like, if I just use all these components, it would just have like two emails in the flow, and you don't want to have two emails. It won't work as well if you have like five to six emails. Like in email one, you can have like, you can remind them about the offer and you can tell them about your money back guarantee, and in the email two you can have a discount, like something like that. Like it won't work as well if you had like five to six emails. Why? Because not everyone is going to open the email, and if you're sending like five to six emails on average, like everyone getting the emails would open like two emails. What if you're sending like, in the flow you have like two emails, how many opens are you going to get? So here's the thing: the more attention you get, the more revenue you will generate. The logic behind this is that simple. The more eyeballs you are getting, the more people will click the call to action. The more people will go to the page, the more people will take the action. Now the question is, how to have like, sorry, like five to six emails in your emails, or even seven. You can. So in the first part, I did tell you that you need to have more emails in both of the, like what both each of the flow is triggered by and what it is. But why use both? Like what is important? So here's the thing. So the smoothest way a person would make the purchase would be like, they added something to cart, they checked out, and they made the purchase in a single session. And a session is basically the time spent in one take on the website. Like think of it like that. So the worst case scenario would be like, for example, a person added to cart in one session, left the website, they get abandoned cart flow emails. From the call to action of one of the email, they visit the website, and once again in the second session they start the checkout, but then they leave. Now they enter the abandoned checkout flow, and they start getting the abandoned checkout emails. Now they are motivated somehow, and they visit the website, and then they make the purchase. You see how both are being used. So that is why this might be a pattern of one of the purchases if you implement both of the flows. Certainly. So that's usefulness of this thing. So and even with these two flows, not everyone is going to purchase, because there will be window shoppers, no matter how much information you are going to give. And one more thing is that you can repeat the same information. If you are showing reviews in the abandoned cart, you can have reviews in the abandoned checkout. Just make sure to like change the headline and stuff in order to ensure better deliverability. But the whole point is to get the attention, remember? So now let's move to actually making the abandoned cart flow. Like I before say, like you need to have like five to six emails. Here's like a good starting point for making like five emails, for making a flow that long. In the first email, you can have a reminder. You added this thing to the cart. You could write a sentence like, for scarcity, like this stock will end soon, and you can tell them some more information about a brand, like your return policy or about your shipping policy, anything. In the second email, you focus on the reviews, just straight up reviews and call to actions. That's it. In the third one, just have some content. What do I mean by content? Any related information to your brand that you think can get the attention of this person, just send them in that email and have a call to action. That's it. That's it. Doesn't matter if it is short. So, fourth email, why choose the brand. Basically, why choose us means there are objections for not choosing you, so you are handling the objections in this email, and your objections would be like questions towards you, and your frequently asked questions are like them removing those objections in their mind. So basically just put all the FAQs in one email, and that can work pretty well and have call to actions. So email 4 can be all about FAQs, and email 5, just have a time limited discount. So, and one good practice is to like change your email flows headline every 30 to 50 days. If you do it 30 days instead of 50 days, the more frequent it would be. So it is better to do it more frequently, because if the person is repeatedly entering the flow, and the flow is sending the same headline again and again in the inbox, it will hurt the deliverability. So just change the headline. That's it. Simple. So before I move on to like discussing on each of the emails themselves, let me just configure this flow in Klaviyo in front of you. So you go to flows and you just click on create a flow. You can build your own abandoned card test for video. Create a flow. You have to select the trigger. If you don't have this one, you have to implement this one. Let me just quickly show you how you do that. Just Google like how to manually intake manually add the add to card trigger in Klaviyo with Shopify add card event. They will give you the code snippet over here on this web page. Go to your store. If you don't have that trigger, for that I'm showing you this, and then I will also configure it in front of you, the flow in front of you. So click on customize, 3 dots, edit code. You will have a theme.liquid file over here. This one. Scroll down till the end, and for most of the stores it will work pretty well. So what I have done here is this is where the script starts. So basically, you have to add this, copy this, paste it right above the ending of the body, like this. Then you copy the script right here, copy the whole thing, add it here, and then you have the end if part. Copy this from here and put it over there. Save the file, and exit. It's that simple. And then, like I have also done this. This is my configuration in front of you. And then you get, then you, what you have to do if you are not able to see it right away, just go to your store. Go to your store and do add something to a card, and they will an event will pass on, and it should pop up in Klaviyo when you will refresh, and then you can click on create the flow and you can get to this part. So I will do it quickly. So add to card metric selected. There will be profile filters. What somebody has done. Checkout started at least once. Like if the person has started the checkout 0 times since starting of this flow, and the person has ordered something 0 times in since starting this flow, and has not been in this flow in the last 14 days. Save. That's it. That's the configuration. You can change this number, but make sure to have these two. That's it. And now about the time delay of the first email. Save, confirm and save. So add an email here, add time delay over here. This is important. Somebody added something to the card. This is the wait time between the email. If they started the checkout in this time frame, for example, your time frame is 1 hour. In that 1 hour, if they started the checkout, they won't get the first email. They won't get any email actually. So this is important. Like, and you will generally get a higher conversion rate if the number is smaller. and do have a minimum of like 30 minutes. So you can start with 30 minutes, and you can also test like 1 hour or 2 hours, 4 hours. Generally, like the shorter the time frame, the better. So now let's go to the emails, right? So the first email would be reminder and any like information that would convert. It makes more sense to have the risk reversal in this email, and it can look something like this. You would have a big product image over here. You would have a headline over here. You can test this headline with the headline of the email time to time, and this is a basic one to get started. Have product name. You can have this sentence: this item is in demand to create scarcity. Have a call to action. Then about the risk reversal. Then you can also link the FAQ section, right? And one more hack is that you can also use the logo as the CTA logo, as you can put the link of the page that where you want to drive traffic in the logo. Like people are going to click the logo because they're used to like using logo to go to the homepage of the website when they're on the websites. So you can just link it with the cart page in this abandoned cart flow. Second email, uh, it would be a good idea to put a 24-hour time delay between the first email and the second email, because if they open the first email, their habit of using their device would be similar to the past day, or the next day it would be similar. So you will probably check the email if it is there at the same time. We are just using their habits to increase the probability of our email getting opened. So in this email, in the whole point is to have social proof, and you can put it, you can have it something like this. So reviews, call to action, reviews, call to action. And over here, one thing is that make sure to like sympathize. Like if you're saying, here's what other people are saying, this is not a good headline right here. It would be better if you sympathize with the person. For example, we understand that it can be a hard decision, but here's what others are saying. This would be better. You see what I mean? So the more humanized, the better it is. So and if you have the whole point of showing you this design is to have many call to actions, it will make it more obvious to the eye. So third email, just have content straightforward, anything that is related that can get the attention of the person, and then you just keep it short, put the content there, have a good headline so the email gets clicked, and have the CTA right there. Some people will click and go to the page and take the action. So, and speaking of call to actions, if you're e-commerce brand, I can do your email marketing from the implementation to the whole management, whatever you want. Even if you want just the management done for you, so go to Regency and book a call. We'll be happy to speak to you. Let's get to email 4 and move on. So reasons to choose a brand. As I said, this would be all about FAQs. Just like the reviews, have question and then answer, question answer, call to action, question answer, call to action, and basically you're handling objections. If you there is no objection, person who can afford it will buy. So you mean, so and there are also brands which use like subscription services like buy now pay later type stuff that can increase conversions. But and the email 5 can be a discount. You can also like place this discount in as a second email in the flow. You can test that thing. It's not necessary to put the discount in the end. You can put it in the start. Maybe that will get more people hooked because they like remember that they abandoned the cart. So and when you are offering like a limited time discount, text based can work better in this case because it would be more personal. And secondly, if you try to give a discount and free shipping together, if you cannot give it together, first priority should be like free shipping, because Amazon has really raised the bar. So these are the 5 emails for your abandoned cart flow, and let's get to the abandoned checkout flow. And it's pretty similar. There's a reminder, then reviews, content, then the discount, and then you can have like in the 50 email you can have like a 1 week reminder. Let me show you how to do that one in klaviyo. So create a flow, build your own abandoned checkout flow test. You have checkout started and profile filters did something. They did something. Placed an order. They placed an order 0 times since starting of this flow, and what has not been in this flow for like in the last 14 days. Save. That's it. Confirm and save. And over here, because they abandoned the checkout, you can have like you can start with once again like a 30-minute time delay, or you could start with 1 hour time delay. Up to you. These things have to be tested. And once again, because it generally would be better idea to keep it shorter. Like I don't recommend going below 30 minutes. So email one would be, so in the email one you can remind to complete the action, and you can talk about any information that can help convert the person. So like we did in the abandoned cart flow, you can do it similarly in the abandoned checkout, the email one. So information right here, and over here the thing is that you can show the whole cart to them. Like you can like dynamically to each individual show their card to them, and it is a good idea to do that, because they would be like, hey, I was the one who chose these things. They will get hooked, and there's chances that they would click on the call to action. But that's logic. Like getting their attention is the thing. You will get attention. Yeah, it was, if they forgot, they would just take the action. That's it. So how to do it? If you just, you know, uh, select the template provided by klaviyo, you have it pre-made built for you. I will just go through like a little bit of it. I can make literally a whole video out like the dynamic sections in the emails, but I will go through quickly over here for the sake of making this video a complete package. So if you see, there would be a table, and because it would be a list of things in the cart, right? So I don't know if I have any events over here. Yes, I do. So you'll see that there is this list of line items 0, 1, 2, 3, and this is the thing that it would go through step by step, and get the information and put them 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can see there's 0. It is starting from 0. This is just totally one product. There's no 1 or 2. See what I mean? So there's just one thing over here, and it is pulling information from this thing, like the title and stuff from there. And main thing I'm trying, I want to get across is like it is stopping till event dot extra line dot line items. It is not going to 0. It will automatically like go 0, 1, 2, 3 and give you the information from there. So you this otherwise you have to write it every single time. You see what I mean? Item dot product dot title, it would replace item with this statement, and this statement is the one which like has the data in it. So you, and we are not putting 0, 1, 2, 3 because it would be a loop. So that's the logic behind it. You simply just preview and test, and whatever information that you want after the line items, you can see uh, line price. For example, we want the line price. It would be items dot line price. That's it if you want this information. And if you see over here in the content, let me make it a bit obvious. So line price right here, they're also doing like pulling the same data for you, and they're using this. There's a, you can even open the document yourself. It is basically, it would do like from the you have to configure it in the settings, like what is the currency format, right? By default it is dollars. So it would put dollars over here, but you don't necessarily have to do it this way. You can just do it this way. You could say price is you want to pull dynamic data item dot line price, and you just 4500. That's it. So now you can put any information you want here, and let's continue. And it would just show all the items in the cart, and you could build the email forward, put your section and titles and everything, and that's it. And email number two, the customer reviews one, very similarly like above, I showed you. Make an email like this and send it. Even if the person who has been through the abandoned cart one, you are getting the person's attention. Some people would convert. It is P2C, and it is pretty like the sales cycle is not that long. It can be an impulse purchase. So email email three can be about like content, anything that is related. Just keep it different from the abandoned cart one. That's it. Email four, a 24-hour discount. Once again, text-based one would work better. And in the reviews, I also told you sympathizing is important. And in the email five, you can have a 1 week later reminder, and just make sure. So this total would be considered 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, and the last one would be sent. Make sure the math, the total total time frame is 1 week. So, and in the email you can just be like, hey, just show that you care. Once again, the whole thing is that like you're connecting with them. So is there anything you want to change in the card? You can do it over here. You use this button. Make sure to use have proper links in your call to actions. Like if you're saying like want to change something in the card, use the cart link. And you could have like, if you have any questions, go to FAQ page. There's also support available. And you can say like in the end, for driving traffic to the page that we want. If you want to continue back to checkout, click on the CTA. That's it. So here it is, all 5 emails in both of the flows covered for you. And yeah, that's the end of the video. Bye. So I want to let you know that if you want me to do email marketing for your store, from implementation or to management, or even the management of this email marketing, visit regency.com and book a call. I would love to talk to you. Bye.